it is I, Baby Crone, and I have returned because I wanted to share my commentary today. And you know, I've talked about the metaverse, and today I'm going to touch again upon the metaverse. How are you munchkins today? I hardly ever ask you guys that at the beginning of the videos. So, how are you? And I hope you're enjoying your day, evening, wherever you are when you watch this video. And thank you for all your views and your comments, your likes, your subscribes. We love everything that you guys do for us. And yeah, just a little thanks. So, the metaverse. Now, I'm not sure if anybody else is getting ads about the metaverse, but I'm getting ads on Spotify specifically about the metaverse, and they're advertising the education and the impact. Specifically, the impact is real, and that even though the metaverse is virtual and you can do things in the virtual reality, the impact that it can do will have effects in real life. That's what the ads are trying to explain to us through what the metaverse is trying to do. So, as to just bring us back a little bit, Facebook owns Meta, and they're trying to have a altogether like an internet, basically real life but in virtual reality. So what they're trying to do is be more business-like by having you be able to work from home. They want to be more professional, have educators and communicators and creatives use the metaverse in order to create projects and create works that they couldn't otherwise do in real life. They also want to use the metaverse for education purposes, like being able to see the organs in the human body. That you can't see in real life unless you're looking at a cadaver, but you're also able to find out information. You're also able to dissect and practice and do surgical work before you get hands-on and actually do surgeries and stuff like that. So that's what the metaverse is trying to do. But also, all that fun stuff, they want to have concerts. Who doesn't love music and going to see their favorite people perform live in their house, in your safety of your house? That you won't have to be worried about being pew pew. You don't have to be worried about having a riot breakout. You don't have to worry about getting sick. So like, this is all the great things the metaverse is providing us. And the great thing also is creativity. You're allowed to build and create your own world and your own experiences. Yes, Lady Crone.
In the metaverse, if I can go to a concert, would I feel like I'm there? Or is it just going to be like me looking at something in high def or in 3D? Or is it going to be like when I put on my Oculus and I feel like I'm really there?
Currently, the way it's programmed, you do feel like you're there. Like they have other cartoony avatars around you, but you get to see the live performance of the person there, and they're on a stage, and you feel like you're kind of front row and center, and you get to like look up at them like you're at a concert. So you get to feel like you're almost there, but it just doesn't feel immersive because you're around not other people. But if they had like a live event and other people tune in, you can be there with other people and you get to see their characters and avatars, and you'll be able to interact with them during the concert. So yes, in a way you can feel like you're there at a concert and meet, well, not literally meet, but get to see your favorite artists. So the metaverse has partnered with a few universities, and they want to create higher education opportunities and hands-on experiences for classes and labs, as I was talking about earlier. Except instead of having, I guess instead of using human bodies to experiment on or cut up frogs or other animal body parts.
A surgeon will one day be able to practice virtually as many times as needed before laying her hands on a real patient.
To learn anatomy or other things like chemistry, where you get to see the atoms being connected and rearranged and how chemical processes work. All that is hard to do in real life, but they want to be able to do that in the metaverse. And Keke Palmer has a YouTube series that's short, it's like less than 10 minutes each episode, and she talks about the metaverse and the opportunities that it can bring us.
Vishal.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for being here. Are you ready to get on the virtual road?
I think it's time. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
And it is sponsored by Meta itself. I will show a few clips because it's sponsored by Meta, and they're going to be able to show more what the metaverse and what it's like to be in it than I was able to show you guys.
And we're gonna see things around us. We're gonna be able to touch things with our hands.
Well, don't start touching stuff in here, Vishal, because
I don't know what all these buttons are
we
gonna
don't
do.
know where we're going to end up.
Yeah.
We're going deep into the metaverse. What is that, a flamingo in the middle of the street? How am I going to get past that?
We're just gonna go around it, obviously.
So, let me get this.
However, I did, it was great. The show was great. I'm going to continue watching more. In the first episode, the first person she had on there was the vice president of Meta, and his name was Vishal Shah. I tried, I'm sorry. And here are a few quotes that I took, and I will show one clip that really explains what the metaverse is.
The simplest way of thinking about it is the metaverse is the next phase of the internet. And the main difference between the internet we use today and the next phase is that we can feel like we are there with other people in a way that we can't feel in our digital experiences today.
So like instead of tweeting people or texting somebody, you can actually be in the room with them and feel like you're having a face-to-face conversation. Okay, so the last quote that I want to say by Vishal Shah, the vice president of Metaverse, is that he said Horizon Worlds, like I did in my other Metaverse video. I wanted to bring the future to you because the future is ever before us. We may never know where the future's going. And so now you understand what Horizon Worlds is. So he says that Horizon Worlds allows you to create your own experiences. So you're able to build your own world, create your own universe. If you don't want to be in a concert and if you don't want to be around other people, you can have your own set world and invite your friends over and have a closed set community instead of being out in the world. So they give you more versatility in what you're able to do. And the great thing about Horizon Worlds is that it is inclusive to all creators and it allows you to be creative, as I will show in the clip of him a quote of him talking with Keke about creating in Horizon Worlds.
Some people are experts already. And
Yeah.
they've spent a lot of time in these tools. And what we've built is ways for them to share their creations so other people can use them.
Okay.
But let's take that even a step further. How do you make it so that maybe just by communicating with an AI, artificial intelligence builder bot, you can tell it what you want it to build and it'll build it for you?
Now,
So therefore, sky's the limit. You're no longer limited to your creative abilities. You can have another robot create for you. And this is what the metaverse is trying to do. Free world, free realm, free whatever. And they're just trying to make it fun, but also purposeful and to bring future for careers as well. Because let's not forget about the education and the business that they want to do, as I will put some pictures of meta universities that they created, and it shows what the classrooms look like in some of these universities. It is a 10-week paid program where you're able to work with software engineering, programming, and doing data analytics at Metaverse, and to help create and build up the Metaverse. But it can also be used as the term as going and attending a literal meta university.
Some people say the metaverse will only be virtual. One day, this lecture hall will be made of code. And though they're virtual students, what they'll learn together is real.
I showed you guys in a video where you're in a university inside of the metaverse and you have a teacher teaching you. We haven't made it there yet, but this is what they're talking about. They're telling you where the future is going. And there are 7 universities currently that are a part of this, and there's more to come. So it's great to hear about this. And the company that's creating these interactive labs for the education realm is called Victory RX, and it's a free program that if you have Oculus, you can download it, and you can download it on your computer or phone, even though your computer and phone doesn't immerse you into it like if you had the headset, but you're still able to understand the concept that they're trying to teach you if you was immersed into the metaverse. And as I'll put a little bit of clip of as the vice president was talking about.
How do you access Horizon Worlds from a phone or from a computer? How do you build using tools you already have? And that's some of the things that we're working on now too.
Yes, as he was saying, he was talking about how the metaverse it's currently just on the Oculus, but they too are also trying to bring the metaverse to your phone and computer, so that way you can access Horizon Worlds, you can access concerts from your computer and your phone and feel like you're there. And I guess kind of like those phones that you used to be able to put and slide into your headset and look around. Maybe it could be something like that, because I forgot they did have those. Or maybe you can like move your phone around and feel like you're there and you can see. So they're really trying to find ways to bring the future to be more accessible if you don't have an Oculus. Yes, Lady Crone.
So why is this so important?
It is so important because, I said, I heard it on Spotify, but I found the videos on the Metaverse website. What they're trying to do is have surgeons, for example, be able to perform surgeries as they say, practice makes perfect. Instead of having all your practice on dead bodies, how are you going to know you're injuring something that's dead before you go and work on something human? So if you're working on something virtual, it will be able to tell you if you made a mistake, and there you're able to correct and learn and be like, oh, okay, if you come across this in real life, you'll be able to learn from your mistakes that you did. Kind of like they had airplane simulations where pilots would learn how to fly an airplane before they flew an airplane in real life. That's what the metaverse is trying to do. Give practice to professionals to better keep away, to stop having more mistakes and deaths in life. So trying to make humans more robotic in a sense without being robotic. Because if you're getting all this practice in virtual reality and you're perfecting your craft, then you're going to perfect your craft and be good in real life. So therefore, they're making us more
agile.
Yes, agile. So with that was my comments I wanted to make on the metaverse, because I'm starting to get these ads a lot now, and I'm not sure if it's because I've been talking about the metaverse, but I just wanted to share it with you guys because I find it curious, because I'm interested in the direction that Facebook, or as they call themselves, Meta, is going in creating their metaverse. And thank you, my little crones, my little munchkins, and my little chickens. I would like to thank you guys for tuning in today and hearing my little commentary as I recap on the metaverse and what they're trying to bring for the future. Did you have something to say? Oh, no? Okay. Well, like, subscribe, comment. We love interactions. And thank you for...
Any questions?
Any questions? If there's ever any questions, if you ever want me to explain something a little bit more, or I didn't explain something clearly, you can always ask a question at the bottom of my videos and I will try to respond. the best I can if I see your response. So thank you guys, and ciao.